Hello, welcome back to my channel, All Things Classy with Kimi. I hope you guys are having a great and fantastic day. I pray all is well, and thank you to any new subscribers. I really appreciate you joining my channel, and I hope my content continue to inspire you in many ways. But anyway, this little podcast right here, it's like a elaboration or on the topic that I see that is really going viral on social media, and that is where not to take a date, take your girlfriend on a first date. And I'm like, oh, let me just talk about that, give my little 2 cents on that. Okay, classy ladies. Well, here's my take on it right here. I'm just going to base this off of my experience. I'm 48. I'm going on 49 years old, so I know a little something. And from what I know in my experience, yeah, I guess to an extent it should matter. But me being the age that I am and more experience, it really doesn't matter. Now, granted, I don't want to go to McDonald's or Burger King on no first date, and that ain't happening. But I saw the list, and the list had like go out for ice cream or go out for coffee, bowling. I don't see anything wrong with those. I don't see anything wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, because as I've said in my previous videos, people need to start working on themselves and start worrying about being in a relationship and finding that one, because from what I see, most people are broken and bitter, and they have these unrealistic ideas of courting, and their expectations from what they want from a man or a woman is just very, very selfish and self-centered, self-absorbed, and very entitled, So I'm not agreeing with a lot of advice that's going on with these self-called gurus on relationships. And there's only a handful that I actually listen to, and they are speaking, biblically, because they're seasoned, they've been married, and they know God, and that God is in their relationship. So they saying some really good things, but for the most, I don't see anything wrong with it. Going to the Cheesecake Factory, an ice cream date, a coffee date. I mean, because to me, I prefer that. I don't want to jump in anything with no man spending just a whole lot of money on me, and I don't know him that well. Because you can get caught up like that, because all of a sudden you can start feeling like you're obligated to be with him or talk to him because he spent so much money. He's going to feel that way too, because he spent over $100 for dinner or lunch. So you have to be careful with that. You got to understand where his intentions coming from, and what is he looking for? Is he looking for a wife, or just want to kick it with? You just don't know where his mind is. So for you being a lady, because the man does set the tone. However, we hold some power too. So if you're a woman who's looking for the forever, I will suggest that you take it slow with a coffee date. Like go out for some ice cream, where you walk and get to know each other. It's just you and him, on an intimate level, not where it's really busy. Where it's a lot of money exchange, meaning like him buying you an expensive dinner, because a lot of times they trying to impress you because they really like you, whatever, or thinking they're going to get something behind that. But just keep yourself guarded. If he even offer that, I'm like, this just me now. I'm like, let me just hold up on that. We can do that another time. Let's just talk. Let me give you an example. I had a guy that I talked to probably like less than a month, and he offered to buy me a Tiffany bracelet, and I was like, ooh, whoa. I was like, it threw me off. Like, wait a minute. I'm like, don't do that. And I told him that. I said, I just want to get to know you better, see what you're about. I said, don't buy me a gift from Tiffany. I said, I don't want a bracelet or whatever type of jewelry. He told me to pick out what I want. I'm like, No, that's okay. Let me just get to know you. I said, let us just take it slow. I said, I just don't feel comfortable with you spending that type of money on me. And I know you that well. You don't know me that well. So he's just really excited because he really liked me, liked me. But I'm like, okay, I understand that because I've been there before. You really like somebody, you first meet them. You be really excited, right? I said, well, let's just let the emotions die down because, our emotions can make it feel like we're in love, and just the one, those are your emotions talking because it's something new, you're excited about it. So when everything dies down, you see the real person. So I'm like, I want to see the real you. I don't want to be wooed by an expensive gift. And then he offered to fly me to the city he lived in. I'm like, that was another red flag. I'm like, you know what? I said, let me just get to know you. And he acted like he had a problem with that. And I said, what I'm picking up, or what I'm just discerning, is that he used to doing this with women, flying them out. Maybe it worked with them, and maybe he had a relationship with them, however long. But I'm like, no, I'm different. I'm not wooed. It sounds good, and I like that. But to me, I feel like that should be down the road when we really have gotten to know each other. Then, we can set up a time or something like that, to do something more extravagant. But for right now, let's just get to know each other. Let's not put all this money into it. I said, let us get to know each other first. Because I just say I don't feel like he's the one for me or it's going to work out. I feel really bad if this man put this kind of money out on me and then it just, blow up like that. I'm considerate. I know someone like, I don't agree with this. If he want to do it, just let him do it. Yeah, that's you. But for me, I can't do that. I said, I just, even a person, if they want to do this for me, I'm like, no. Just, I don't want you to do that. I want you to, get to know me, Kimi. So, all these gifts and extravagant trips, that stuff can just really get in the way of you really getting to know that person. So I know this day and time, people just out for themselves. Like, he gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I know most women gonna do that. But I said, not me. Not me. I'm gonna be considerate of him, because I'm looking out for his feelings, even though he may not be looking out for him because he's excited. And I'm gonna look out for mine. So with that being said, I don't mind taking like a little, inexpensive date in a nice atmosphere or setting. I don't mind doing that, because you want to know who this person is. People are so pretentious and fake nowadays. You know what I'm saying? They come in, a lot of these men come in, buying you this, giving you that, whatever, and before you know, you're in a bad relationship, you got pregnant, you got through in something that you didn't actually want. And then he was nice at the beginning, and I don't know what happened. He was always there. Look, he was always that person. You just got wooed by those gifts and that money. And that's why I'm sticking to what I'm saying, just take an inexpensive date, and get to know each other. Okay, don't waste his time, don't waste your time. You got other men or you're really not ready to settle down, don't play with that man heart, and vice versa. Don't let no one play with you either, ladies, okay? We too grown for this, and it's too much of this going on. People just hurt and broken out here. So don't be part of that group that's out here just tearing people's hearts up, okay? So my 2 cents is, go on an inexpensive date just to see how you guys gonna work, how the chemistry is. You can pretty much tell after that, probably. For me, I can tell after a phone call. I ain't even got to go on a date with you. I'm like, you know what, this ain't even it. But if you want to see, give it like a month or a few weeks or whatever, and then you're gonna start like seeing if this person is okay for you or whatnot. But just give it time. Give it time to grow, okay? Give it time to grow. So don't define a man, by where he takes you. I mean, to an extent you can, but also you really can't go on that, because sometimes men are protecting their hearts and they protecting their pockets and what they have invested in, and making sure you're not after him for some type of selfish gain. He don't want to be played either. So sometimes they'll take you to like an inexpensive place where it's not breaking the bank for him to get to know you, because he built a lot. This man went to work and he's built a whole lot, and he don't want to just snatch it away from him, okay? So sometimes they'll take you to like a Cheesecake Factory or Olive Garden just to see who you are, just to test the water with you, you know. And so if he's this is a seasoned man now some of these men just want sex. They'll just take you somewhere big so they can get inside you. That's it. But a seasoned man that's really looking to settle down, you know what I'm saying, to make a wife out of you, okay, he gonna test the water, you know. He's gonna test the water. So he'll take it to Olive Garden, Cheesecake Factory, you know, just to see how you vibing, right? Okay. And then you got some men out here who younger, got their old soul. They're gonna do the same thing. So I'm just saying, guys, don't let social media be your go-to for a relationship advice. I mean, I'm on social media. I'm on YouTube. This is my YouTube channel, you know. But I am skilled. I am licensed. I am ordained. I am a certified life coach, and I have experience. So I know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm 48 years old. I have seasoned, I have maturity, so I can give advice. I feel comfortable giving advice, okay? And I'm just saying, guys, just be careful and be mindful of who you allow to minister to you regarding relationship, because a lot of these people are broken, they bitter, and they're trying to tell everybody else what to do, and they need to be healed. They ain't whole. They still mad at somebody 20, 10, 15 years ago, and trying to sit here and tell somebody what to do in their relationship. Don't listen to them, okay? All right, just get healed and work on yourself. Work on yourself. That's what everybody needs to be doing anyway. But work more on yourself than looking for a date or a husband or wife, you know, and let it happen organically. It's going to happen organically, okay? I'm telling you, the ones who ain't looking for it, usually those are the ones who are actually ready. It's the ones who ain't looking for it. For men, the ones who are not looking to be married, a lot of times they be ready. They the ones that'll make a good husband. You know, not because they want to be married, not because they're bitter. They just content with being single. And a lot of times men like that normally have themselves together. You know, but the ones who think they ready normally, and with all these demands, and I want this done, and that she got to have this, and she got to do this and do that. Usually men like that, I'm telling you, it's a red flag. It's a red flag. Be mindful with these men, with these domineering, overbearing requirements from a woman, and vice versa for a man. If a woman come in like that, be mindful of her. Be mindful. I don't care how pretty, how fine she is, and how whatever she do in bed or whatever, how she cook. Be mindful. Pay attention to those red flags when they come in and demand it. Okay. All right. That's for both parties, men and women. Okay. So you guys have a good one, and I hope this little nugget, this little 2 cents of mine help y'all out. But you know, just take your time. It's okay to go to those places like that. Okay, don't be so like wrapped up in how much money he's spending on you. That doesn't really define a man on how much money he's spending on you. Okay, men are the type that like to invest. You know, he like to invest his time and his money. Wherever he have invested his time, let me throw this little thing out here. Wherever a man invests his time, that's where his heart is, okay? Remember that, ladies. Wherever a man invests his time, that's where his heart is. It can be his job, it can be whatever. Where you see him spend the most time, that's where his heart is. That's where you find a man's heart, right there. So if he's taking time to invest in you, that's a good thing, sis. Stop looking at that money. That's a good thing. He's taking his time to invest in you. Because most men don't want to get to know you personally. I mean, the deeps of who you are. You know what I'm saying? Okay, don't give it to him. Just let him kind of like work his way through that. Don't give your all to him like that. You know, but just saying, when he's trying to figure out what you like without you telling him, pay attention to that. That's good right there. That's a good sign. He's trying to figure out your likes and your wants and desires without you telling him. That means he really like looking to invest in you. And that means time, because it takes time to get to know you, right? Right? Okay. Just saying, that's a good sign when he's taking the time to invest into knowing you. So the ice cream dates, Cheesecake Factory, the coffee dates. I mean, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. So you guys have a good one, and thank you for listening and tuning in. Leave a positive comment below. I know I've said this before, and I want to say it again. I do not tolerate negative, nasty comments. I am going to remove it and block you. I'm not going to respond to it. So that's if any person feel they got leaving something nasty in my comment section, I'm just going to get rid of it, because like I said, we grown over here, and we're going to keep it classy and 100, okay? So you guys have a good one, and just let me know. Let's start a conversation, guys, and share this video. Let's start a conversation, okay? And you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye. Peace out.